Hi guys, you are watching Etcetera with me, Est. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Etcetera with Est. Yeah, all the info is in the info box underneath the video. So yeah, let's get into it. Today I am going to be reviewing Chasing Dallas Season 2 Episode 3. Actually, firstly, let me say shout out to Chasing Reality, to Reese, Ariel, Mikkel, King Kane, and to Q from Chasing Atlanta, who've all either followed, subscribed, shared, commented. It's really nice to see that someone, little old me from the UK, has reviewed your show and you're showing love. As I said before, I like Chasing Atlanta, Chasing Dallas. I love a good web series, so it's nice to see people kind of doing things for themselves. So guys, everyone I mentioned and everybody else in the cast, please keep on going. I'm entertained. And yeah, okay, so let's get into it. So the guys are still at this games night or something like that Mikkel, I think it's Markel, not Mikkel, sorry, Markel is hosting, I believe. Could be wrong. But yeah, King Kane and George are still kind of going at it. As I said last week, I didn't even say last week because I didn't review last week. Very busy last week, but this argument between them, I think really and truly George is kind of saying, oh no, I was saying it like, what do you do, or tell us what you do, or whatever, as in like tell the group. He might have meant it like that. However, I feel like because of how George is being very shady in the confessionals, I think he was being shady, because he could have said, you know, King Kane, oh yeah, you're a stylist or you're something, you know what I mean? I felt like it turned very shady very quickly. And I feel like King Kane saw that energy. If anything, I mean, you could argue that King Kane was quite defensive about it. You know, kind of like, what do you mean? You know, tell us what you do, because you know what I do. Because you know, sometimes when you're quite precious about your passion and whether it might not be at the level you want it to be, so if somebody kind of challenges that and be like, oh, tell us what you do, or you know, I didn't know you were a stylist, whatever, you know, it can be a bit, you get defensive and you're on the attack. And that might have happened in terms of King Kane's what do you call it, his reaction to it. But I think King Kane was right to think that George is being shady, because I think he was being shady. And even if he didn't initially, this is the thing about conflict resolution, a lot of these people on this show don't have it. If somebody misinterprets what you say, instead of you to bring it back with a shade, you can just say, oh, I didn't mean it in a negative way. I just want you to just let everybody else know what you did, because some people might not know. And then if Kane came with the fire after that, then obviously then they could kind of go at it. But I just feel like even this is like a running theme throughout the whole show. You know, if somebody misconstrues what you say, or you say it in a way that, you know, it wasn't intended and you're being genuine about it, just apologize. It's not going to kill you to apologize or say, oh, I didn't mean it that way. This is what I meant. You know, and you know, apologize. That's all you need to do. You don't need to. It doesn't need to run for like episodes and episodes of you throwing shade at each other, because as much as it might be entertaining, it's also tiresome. And you know, you guys want to show what you guys are doing, and you're chasing reality and chasing this and chasing that. But if you're going to spend this time just arguing with each other for no bloody reason, to be fair, over jack shit, then it's going to get a bit annoying for the viewers. I'm just saying. So yeah, they start playing some games, and I think Kerry D, the singer guy, he kisses Kane and in one of the games. And yeah, I mean, I'll be very honest, after this, I got a bit confused with what was going on. I don't know if it's because I wasn't watching properly, but a guy called Premier. Now, I don't know if Premier was in season 1. I haven't rewatched season 1. But Premier came, and Premier looks a lot like Markel. So when in the preview for this week, I was a bit confused because I was thinking, what, Markel and Reese are fighting, but then Markel was in Reese's live. It was just a bit confusing, but then I realized, no, that actually this is a different person. So Premier has an issue with someone called Tonio, is it? You know, let me just kind of rewatch it. Oh yeah, and Reese, this black wig that you've got on in the confessionals, keep it up. Keep it up. I like it. Better than the blonde, like bob, sharp bob wig you had in the party. I think this black, long, maybe a little bit of body wave next time if you wanted to go all out. But I think black hair suits Reese the most, I think. So, you know, just in my opinion. Actually, no, Premier was in season 1. Okay, I remember him now. I remember him. I can't remember his storyline, but I'm sure he was in season 1. He's got this beef with someone called Antonio, and there's something about a text message being sent, and Reese is involved. I'm just confused. As I said in episode 1, I feel like a lot of things happen, obviously, when the camera's not there, or happen when they're not filming. So a lot of people have issues with each other, but you don't really understand why. And then they try to explain it, but it's just like you're explaining it when shit is about to pop off. So it's kind of like, but what led here? I don't know. Is this just me? So now Reese and Premier kind of have a thing on the stairs. Oh my gosh. The drama and the shade of it all. Oh, Wuda is back. I'm sure Wuda is the one that had the big bum last season, like the athletic bum. Ooh, you know, I like a man with a nice bum, like a firm, big bum. And obviously he's gay, but you know, like when you're, you know, being intimate with a male counterpart, and then, you know, they're on top of you and just grab the bum, like that is, yeah. Let me move on because it's gonna turn into something else. I don't know what to think about Trey yet. Trey seems to be one of the people that appear quite quiet and reserved, but every conversation that he's been in, he's talking about dating or, you know, having topped someone or something. Like, I don't even know, but I don't know what to make of Trey yet. Oh, and I like to say, Iyanla Van Zap. I really didn't see it for you when I saw the first episode, because it was kind of like, where did this person come from? I didn't know what her place was going to be in terms of like providing commentary like within the show, but I like her. I like this kind of breakup in the episode where she gives her commentary on the weakest and the strongest of the week. Yeah, and I agree with what she said in the last 2 episodes. Well, last week's one and this week's one. Yeah, so I like Iyanla Van Zap. Keep her there. Oh, there's also a fashion show that one of, I keep on forgetting his name, but the guy that I said I really liked, the one with the red locks. The one that seems like very calm, like when he speaks, I just love hearing him speak. Ariel's friend, he's, I guess, one of his children in his house is doing a fashion show. Yeah, fast forward. I'm sorry, but yeah. So the episode ends, the last segment, basically Ariel is kind of mourning the death of a trans woman that was killed. It's just heartbreaking, to be honest, because it's sad that someone's existence and how they want to live their life and being trans and people attacking them and they're at risk of being murdered is actually disgusting. And, you know, people won't be able to live in their truth if they have that fear of, you know, if I do come out as trans, or I live the life in the body, as the gender I feel that I am, and begin changing to be the gender that I believe that I am and I feel that I know that I am, but then you've got people that are literally going to murder you. And I think it's important that you have the shade and the shows, and in the show where people, you know, this person's arguing that person and whatnot, but these are real issues that people in the LGBT community are actually dealing with on a daily basis. And, you know, Ariel became very angry when she was in her home talking with like some of the group. But of course, why wouldn't she be angry? Of course she's gonna be angry, you know. You've got ignorant people basically taking people's lives just because they're ignorant and have nothing better to do than to worry about what someone else is doing. So I commend Chasing Reality for highlighting this issue, because as I said, it's not all about people arguing this person said this person texts this person, oh, people come, you know, this is the stuff I want to see. And lastly, I'm going to talk about Reese. Reese, you follow me on Instagram now. Hey, Reese. And I think it is important, Reese, to self-evaluate the situations around you, because every episode someone is saying Reese said this, or, you know, coming for you and saying that this, you know, you can't be trusted. And I honestly believe you are a nice person with genuine intentions, but, you know, I don't know, maybe it's something you are doing that is causing these relationships or friendships that you thought were friendships to break down. This ain't coming for you, I'm just being honest. This is just what comes across on this TV, because if one or two people say something about you, then maybe it's not true. But I'm sure it's more than two people now. And I think even people from Chasing Atlanta, some of them don't like you. And maybe you shouldn't be a cast member, Reese, because not because you don't bring anything to the show, because you do. If anything, you're one of the main people on the show, but it's kind of like that Shawnee O'Neal kind of situation where you're on a show where you're executive producing, so you have influence of some sort. So, you know, the other members of the cast might see you as, you know, if something happens to them or something isn't shown on the show, or, you know, if drama is created or something like that, they might think you are the cause of it, and you might not be. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be on the show as much, just to, you know, just so that you're not in all this drama that you're claiming that you don't want to be part of and you want to get away from, you know. Because from right now, I don't like Shawnee O'Neal because of that reason, and I don't want to not like you. Actually, let me not even compare to Shawnee. Let me not even talk about Shawnee O'Neal, because I ain't here for her. But yeah. Yeah, so that was basically the episode. Next week's episode looks good, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, guys, remember to like, subscribe, share. All the people that are watching from America, because obviously I guess the most people that watch the show are in America, and, you know, I hope that you guys can understand how I'm speaking, my references to things, and yeah, subscribe, watch, share, all that ish, and I'll see you next week. Bye.